Let's analyze the first transcripts, which is Brenda here. This interviewee starts the interview with the statement, bowel disorders, it's what it is. So here we can create a code. We just highlight the code that you want to create. So bowel disorders, it's what it is. Is this a coping strategy or an experience? Here we can see that we can categorize this as a coping strategy. So what I'll do is I'll highlight this code, then I'll drag and drop it on the codes section. Drag here to code, and then I'll call this bowel disorders, it's what it is. We can call this acceptance, because in this case, the interviewee appears to have accepted her condition. Now, we've said acceptance is under coping strategies of individuals with digestive disorders. So I'll drag this code and drop it under coping strategies. And if we were to click the plus sign here, you can see acceptance as a code is under the primary theme or the primary code of coping strategies of people with digestive disorders. So acceptance is right under that. We can continue reading the interview transcripts. How old were you when you first started to realize you were having problems with your digestion? I was 21 and a half to be exact here. Interviewer: do you suffer from celiac, or how would you define your discomfort? Brenda: my colonoscopy says no celiac and not inflammatory bowel disease. My blood marker test says I have inflammatory bowel disease. I would label myself definitely gluten intolerant. Interviewee: and for the record, can you describe what that means? Gluten intolerance as you would describe it. Gluten intolerance means your body just does not digest or break down or really absorb gluten, and that is a protein that is found in wheat. I would also say I don't handle processed meat well either. The symptoms are across the board. For me personally, I'll get joint pains, exhaustion. I just feel incredibly full after 4 or 5 bites. If I'm having, say, pasta or something where it's just after 4 or 5 bites, I can't eat anymore. I feel nauseous. That's actually where the symptoms really first started. You can see in this section here, there's what we can call these debilitating symptoms. Debilitating symptoms fall under experiences. This is not a coping strategy of people with digestive disorder. We can see this falls under experiences of people with digestive disorder. We click on that code, we drag it, and we drop it under experiences of people with digestive disorder.